So a couple of weeks ago, I got a message from a good friend of mine, fellow YouTuber, podcast now, otherwise known as Alex, which is what I've called him multiple times on this channel, asking if I would be down to collaborate with him. And of course, I said yes, because Alex is a great guy, super smart YouTuber, makes insanely high quality videos, especially for someone who uploads multiple times a day, sometimes across multiple different channels. By the time this video goes up, that video should already be up, and I will have it posted as well as Alex's main, second, and third channels in the description down below. I know it might sound a little intimidating for someone to say they're linking 3 channels. Just pop over, take a look. I think we have a pretty shared audience in terms of interest. We collaborated for his third channel, Back to the Past, which is where he does a lot of retrospective videos covering older games, obviously older consoles and game preservation. So go ahead and go check that channel out. I was actually gonna have Alex do something for this video and I completely forgot. So I'm a terrible friend, I apologize. What was this game that you were collaborating on, you might be asking? Well, for me, it was a first. Alex asked if I wanted to play Doom 2016. I'm going to be calling it just Doom for this video, because if I have to remember Doom 4, Doom 2016, Doom 16, I think my brain will explode because you guys know how I talk and it's not that well. So Doom released in 2016 and I have never touched it before then. And the last time I did one of these videos, you guys really enjoyed hearing about my addictive tendencies, so I'm back with another one. So by the title of this video, you already know what I'm going to be talking about. I got addicted to Doom 2016. Now, this game surprised me in a multitude of different ways. For one, I had no recollection or knowledge about the Doom franchise having a overarching story, but this game has a story that's pretty solid for the type of game that it is. Upon further research and Alex kind of dropping the bombshell on me in the middle of the video that we collaborated on, I did not know that the story was the last part of this game that was kind of put together because they just wanted to build really solid gameplay. Honestly, I thought even with that in mind, the story was great. I kind of want to make a shirt that says turn your brain off and enjoy, because I say that in almost every single one of my videos, but this game is by definition turn your brain off and enjoy, because you can understand the story with not even having headphones on. It's super dull, super basic, but honestly, that makes it really good in my opinion. I thought it was great. I thought the characters were all rememberable for the most part. And the way that this game set up for Doom Eternal was just fascinating to me. I thought that was insane, the way that this game ended. I was not expecting it to basically just lead right into Doom Eternal. And I'm excited to play that game next year, hopefully collaborating with Alex again for one of its anniversaries right before Doom the Dark Ages comes out. You guys want to know what else absolutely made me addicted to this game? The gameplay, man. The gameplay in Doom 2016, Doom 4, whatever the fuck you want to call this Doom game, is next level fun. I wish I would have said this in the video with Alex, but this game gave me the same feeling the first time I played it that Sunset Overdrive did. If you don't know, Sunset Overdrive was the Insomniac game that pretty much led them to make the Spider-Man games, just because of how great the movement system was in that game. And when I tell you that I had the same type of feeling of the first few levels, I was running myself into the sides of the levels and dying because I just couldn't get a hand of not stopping to shoot the gun. It was very frustrating at first, but it's so fascinating because this game requires you to keep moving. I know after one of the first times I died, it was because I was standing still and I had the little hint pop up on the screen to tell me to not stop moving. And as someone who grew up playing FPS games, I felt like I would have to stop moving at some point, but this game really punishes you for doing that. So I tried my best to just hold my finger down on the movement stick the entire rest of the game after that. Speaking of the levels, dude, why are the level designs in this game so good? It makes no sense to me. This is a Doom game, okay? You're supposed to just load in, take your anger out on the world, and just shoot a bunch of demons. Why does it have some of the best level design I've seen in a long time? You're telling me a game that almost came out 10 years ago, 8 years ago, seriously has better level design than a majority of AAA games that we get in 2024. I'm not shocked, but I'm concerned. The level design and the movement go hand in hand here with just making the game so addicting. I've beaten the game, I beat the entire story of the game, and yet I still am running around on these stupid levels. I don't even need to do it anymore. I just don't why? Why are you making me do this? I don't even understand. Oh, did I forget to talk about the music for a second? Oh, let me take a few steps back here. This is probably one of the most addictive game soundtracks out there. Not because it's just hard metal rock the entire time, but because it is good metal the entire time from start to finish. If there's even a slight moment where there's no music and no sound and all you hear is either the Doomslayer himself or you hear the demons or whatever the fuck the monsters are called in this game, if you even for a second find yourself without music, you're going to be stun locked because the music is so good. Like, I could turn the soundtrack on in the gym and probably hit my PRs for most heavy lifts, okay? That's how good this soundtrack is. And if you don't know, if you don't care, if you don't even want to think about the soundtrack, don't play this game. It's not for you, because this game needs to be played with either speakers or a headset. It's so essential to the game's goodness. Oh, what's that? Oh, I forgot the guns. How could I forget? One of the coolest aspects of the game is how you can literally play this game completely different from other people and still enjoy it. And it is a simple run and gun shooter beat 'em up type of game. I'm someone who loves chainsaws in real life and in video games. So of course, when I got the chainsaw, I was running around the map, just chainsawing as much as I could, trying to find all the battery packs for them and using the first shotgun they give you. Don't remember the name, don't care to look it up. Just the very first shotgun you get at like the second or third mission in the game. Those were my two primary weapons. I also died numerous amounts of times, mind you, because this is not the safest way to play the game, but I would run up and just like my monkey brain would make me press down on the right trigger. I was playing on Xbox, press down on the right trigger and like try to fucking right hook a demon, and it just wouldn't work and I would get killed. But I still loved it and I'm still doing it. Honestly, unlike the Xenoverse video where I could kind of pin down what made me addicted to that game, I seriously have no idea why I'm addicted to this game whatsoever. There's so many different like nooks and crannies that combine to make an overall fantastic experience. I just seriously can't pin it down, and it kind of pisses me off a little bit. The fact that I got this to play this game for free, even though I feel like I was stealing from Game Pass playing this fucking game. You should definitely play it if you haven't played Doom. I know that a lot of the older Doom fans might think that the newer Doom games are kind of missing a charm. A lot of the older Doom games, they look old and they play kind of old, but a lot of the times that's where the charm of them lies, and I totally understand that argument. I feel that way about so many game franchises. However, I think that this game is a perfect example of trying to branch an older audience with a newer one. The game had to evolve, the franchise had to become modernized. That's just what games have to do to survive. And I think personally, again, super biased, I never fucking played the older Doom games. This was the first time going into a Doom game. I'm a new fan, and I feel like that this game is a perfect example of what to do when you need to adapt and modernize. There's no politics, there's no bullshit, there's barely any loading screens. It's literally you just start a level, go kill some shit. And I think that is absolutely amazing. But that's it. I'm gonna try to get over this addiction by playing some other games and trying to get addicted to other games. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you stuck around this entire time, I appreciate you. Thank you guys too for just all of the support in general recently. If you guys have a game that you want me to try, I'm thinking that I'm gonna make this a series on the channel of just me getting addicted to a bunch of random games. I have no guidelines for it whatsoever, so if you want me to try a farming simulator or you want me to try a JRPG, I will lose my life to the JRPG. But if you want me to try a game that you really enjoy because you think I will like it, because you guys see the real me, you see the games I like, or if you just have a game that you're really addicted to that you want me to also get addicted to so you're not alone, leave it in the comment sections down below and I'll check it out. Obviously, I won't be able to reach every single comment if there's as many comments as on the Xenoverse 2 video, but that's a Dragon Ball video, so I don't think this one's going to do as well as that one. But like I said at the start, go check out Alex in the description of this video. Seriously, I've made a lot of jokes in this video, but he's a fantastic dude. He's someone you want just on your watch list in general. Alex has been like a huge inspiration for me, so just being able to do a video with him is kind of it's a testament to this channel and what I've always wanted to do with it, which is just make fucking stupid videos talking about video games and not have scripts, not have a plan for the videos, just hit record and start fucking talking. To the one guy from the Star Wars video in the comment section, I'm making these videos for the shadows on my wall, and you guys are those shadows, so I appreciate each and every one of you watching this video. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.